This lighting setup's kind of unflattering. So much shadows on my face.
Well, I wonder if you could face the other way.
No, it's work. I'll just do it right now. So Maggie and I are heading back home from Switzerland, but we decided after our 5 years we should treat ourselves to something nice. And today we're flying Lufthansa, but not just standard, flights. We decided to treat ourselves a little bit more. And we're flying their Allegra, one of the things, but it's their sweet first class. Super excited for it. We're actually in the lounge right now. But what's really cool about their lounge is you don't have to go through normal passport control as you would in Munich or Frankfurt. You literally come all the way over here, you do the passport control, and then once you're ready to go to board your flight, they'll escort you so you don't have to go through the whole process again. But we're super excited. I'm gonna give a tour of the lounge eventually soon, but they're setting up for lunchtime. So this is gonna be a really fun flight. We're also stupidly tired because last night Switzerland made it to the next round in the FIFA World Cup, and everybody was partying. I mean, by like 1 to 2:30 a.m. in the morning, people were yelling, honking. But it's a big thing. It was 74 years since the last time they've made it this far, so I understand. But I'm exhausted. But anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this cappuccino, stay awake for our flight because I want to sleep during the entire thing. And you'll see why. You'll see why. Okay, so most lounges have, the big lounges, international particularly, have showers. This one does. I'm gonna take a quick one because I had to wake up early and I couldn't take one, so yeah. But I'm gonna show you the rest of this really cool lounge in a bit. So in this lounge, you got a cigar lounge right here. You got some more extra seating. Food is over there. There's a work thing over here, so pretty well tight. Not too bad. That shower felt so amazing. It's hard when I have to do a early morning flight because I don't have time to shower. I also had to drive from our hotel to the airport, so doing this is super nice. The one thing I kind of was not, it's fine, but when I was at Polaris Lounge in San Francisco, they offered you amenities like toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, so you can kind of get yourself fully clean in case your toiletries are in your checked luggage. This one didn't offer it. Maybe I should have asked. I think that's the thing I should have asked. But anyways, super cool. If I haven't mentioned it yet, there are two types of lounges. You have your business and you have your senator, and then you have this one, your first class lounge. I did find out that the one in Frankfurt is bigger. This one's a little bit smaller. And then I also found out that if you ever are running super late to your connecting flight, they actually come and get you, escort you all the way to passport control, get through passport control fast to your next flight, because they really prioritize hey, you spent a good chunk of money on these seats. We don't want you to lose them. If you happen to lose them, they do find a way to rebook you, accommodate you to a nice stay, just to make sure that you get home and you get the Lufthansa experience, which is really cool. This lounge is pretty cool. I like it. I think there's more to it. I think I'm not seeing everything, so I'm gonna walk around a bit. But Maggie just left to go shower too, so I'm gonna walk around and see. Lunch is already served. I saw they have butter chicken. If you saw me kind of skip back to that, it's because they were serving butter chicken. We're here for a while. Our flight doesn't take off until closer to 3. It's barely 11:30, so we're gonna be here for a hot minute. But I've been told that they will escort you there, because obviously this is where you do your passport control rather than the standard passport control. So they'll take you to your flight, you check in. I'm super excited for this. I've always wanted to fly in a seat like this, and finally getting the chance to do so. Yeah, if anything new pops up for this lounge, I'll let you know. But so far, really, really cool experience. Maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. But like I said, the shower is amazing. I feel super refreshed, and I'm ready for sleep. But I'm gonna wait until I hop on my flight. So, yeah. I know I was comparing them to the Polaris Lounge because, when you took a shower, they offer you all these things. But when they lack in the shower, they make up on the food. Because this butter chicken is phenomenal. They even got quiche, which is amazing. 10 out of 10. Do it again. Moment of truth. We board in a few bit, and I'm excited for this. We also had a little surprise, something that changed on our flight itinerary. Something real good. Off we go. I'm so excited for this. Back home, I know. But we're gonna have a little good experience before going home. This is crazy.
Oh, nice. Oh, there's a alley.
This is by far the biggest seat we've ever done before. Also, here's the thing though. We originally were on separate sides, but they swapped us over, so now Maggie gets this little double side bed. So you can fit 2 people, and it's huge. I'm gonna probably try to go over there and do a quick tour and stuff and see what happens. But we're trying to figure out what's get us settled in and all that. This is crazy. So we're kind of settled in right now. Kind of give you a quick tour, but I'm gonna dive in more deeper about how cool this entire Allegros suite is. But I got champagne, water, olives, got some headphones. My stuff's already there. It's ready to go. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Perfect. Thank you. And so technically, we're the only ones in the Allegros first class suite. So that's why Maggie was originally on the other side, but they moved her closer. She's over here now. She's in her double suite. That fits 2. It's a double bed, but they said that we should use that as our dinner space, and then we have individual beds. But I'm gonna let Maggie sleep on the bigger bed because she deserves it. The funny thing is, the reason why they swapped us over is that Maggie doesn't like flying alone because she had a bad experience. So they called ahead and then they fixed the situation for us, which is really cool. But again, we were the only ones here. We're super excited. We're thrilled. I will do a tour of her side. It's practically the same, but obviously the bed is bigger. But I can't even. This is crazy. Also, side note: these headphones are Sennheiser's. Such a good brand. I am thrilled. I'm excited. I can't wait to take off because we have our dinner service and then we have our whole just a lot to do. It's crazy. I personally feel like there's so much going on right now, but I feel like I need to get into PJs first before I can dive more into how cool this entire seat is. Because I heard these PJs are really, really comfortable, and I'm super excited. So let me just hop into those real quick. Sorry if it's a little dark, but right now we're about to have our dinner service. This is our little table. We're sharing it. Super excited. We have a really good meal setup tonight, so can't wait to show you all. It's obviously not a Lufthansa flight if you don't do the signature caviar. I mean, my mind's blown. I'm so excited for this. And now, the main course. I got the filet. Maggie's got ravioli. There's dessert after this, but we've eaten so much. I don't know if I can do it. We'll see. But I'm so full. I am so full. I'm already in my PJs. I'm ready for bed, but first I gotta do a tour of this place before I dive into that. But we just had dinner service. It was amazing. Everything was perfect. Everything was great. I can't even complain. Again, I'm in my PJs. These are really comfortable PJs. But let's kind of go through the amenity kit that they gave us before we dive more into the room. First of all, I think this is a silk. Let me see. Brother, this is too good. Let me take this off. Oh, that's amazing. Let's look at the kit. This is the kit. 100 years of service. I think earlier they had something for it was one of a kind of thing, but it's fine. You get your socks. You get little muffs for your headphones if you want to put them. You get a collagen booster cream. You get a Lufthansa first class toothbrush. You get mints. And you get earplugs. That's pretty good. I've flown a lot of business and first class seats. I think this is probably top tier. Especially this silk eye mask. That's pretty dang good. Now, I said they gave me a surprise cosmetic bag, so they surprised me and they just put random things in there. So I got a hairbrush, a lip balm, shaving because I need to trim up. A quick shine. That's pretty cool. And shaving cream, obviously, for if I need a shave. So, I'll show you a quick clip of the bathroom. The bathroom's huge. It's the biggest I've ever seen. But, anyways, that's that. I'm super excited. But, anyways, this place is huge. I mean, like, there's so much space for me to work with. I don't even know what to do. Like, this is kind of crazy. Another cool thing is, the headphones they give you are Sennheisers, which is a really crazy good brand. And, like, so good. And this plane is not loud. This is one of the new planes, so it's not very loud. But having noise canceling headphones is always kind of a plus for me. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, let me sit back. Like, I can literally fit another person if I wanted to. And I'm a pretty guy. I'm 6'1", 300 pounds. I'm having a good time. Also, 3 windows. Not just one, not just 2, 3. And they have blinds in them. You can kind of overexpose, but you can control them if I want to make it darker for bedtime. Ooh. Wow, moody. Ooh. Fancy. This is also the biggest TV I've ever had on a flight. Watching Centers right now, and this is crazy. This is ginormously huge. Let me bring some light back in. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about storage space. Storage space is really important. You have a place for your headphones right here. There's also a plug-in and another USB-C plug-in right here. You have this little space here, which, there we go. I have something plugged in, another USB-C, another regular USB. You can just put your phone in there and other stuff. Knickknacks. You have this cute lamp that turns bright, dark, super nice. There's a little water bottle holder. You have this closet space here for my clothes. There's a mirror. This closet space is pretty huge. You can put a lot of things in here, which is pretty crazy. The other storage space, and this is where my backpack and other stuff is at, which is really cool. That's pretty sick. And then what's cool is that everything is kind of done in like adjusted through this touchpad. So right now it's on my seat. I can change it for dining, video, relax, sleep. I can make the seat cooler, and if you can hear kind of closely, you can hear, let me see, you can kind of hear the fans go off, but you can make it hotter if you feel hot. You can have access to close the shades, adjust your seat, but then also you have everything else in here, like entertainment, flight info, insights, relaxation, your menu, first class seat, etc., everything else, all the good stuff. And it comes off, so you don't have to like weirdly turn your head. You can detach it and kind of, film yourself. This is just crazy cool. There's so much. I feel like I don't know, like even if I stand, like, let me show you my seat. Like, that's a pretty big seat. It's a ginormous seat, so, can't complain. Anyways, I think I'm gonna get ready for bed. I do need the food I just ate digest, but I'm gonna kind of show you how big this bed is. Like I said, I've flown business before with like Delta, Japan Airlines, United, Air Canada. Oh, I'm sorry, not Air Canada, Air New Zealand. And like, those seats are amazing, but as a big guy, I think I'm gonna be more comfortable in here, and I can't wait to get to that part because I'll show you why I think it's really comfortable. Again, so I said, this is crazy. Like, I've flown business class before on other airliners, and for my height, it's always been challenging trying to sleep. But this, like, there's so much room for me, and it's crazy. Like, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, 100%. I'm only probably gonna sleep for like an hour and a half, maybe 2, because I still want to enjoy the rest of this flight. I heard there's nachos on this flight, so we'll see what happens, baby. But I'm super excited. This is really comfortable. This is really good. It was the best nap I've ever taken in my entire life because of the size of this bed. I mean, look how big this place is. Like, there's so much room. It's crazy. But I do have 3 hours and 53 minutes left of this flight, so I'm going to try my best to enjoy the rest of it. I'm probably going to use some of the cosmetic stuff they gave me to kind of freshen up before we land down in Chicago. So, time to get this whole bed sheboygan back to normal. My entire lifetime, I didn't think I'd be having sushi on a flight. And it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. This is top tier. Just good stuff. So we have about 2 hours and 20 minutes before we touch down in Chicago. And honestly, this entire experience on this flight was amazing. Food was great. Flight attendants were great. The whole bed setup was amazing. I can't even complain. And I also just freshened up, brushed my teeth, did the face spray, deodorant, changed into my clothes. I feel 100%. And this is so hard to do this and then go back to like business class or premium economy, because it's like when you get this experience, you can't go back. It becomes difficult to go back. Lufthansa is a great airline. It's my first time flying them. In our first flight from Geneva to Munich, the flight attendants were amazing. These flight attendants were great. I have no complaints. Literally, I fell asleep so good. Everything was just perfect. I can't even complain. I hope to fly with them again in the near future, but I never know. I need to see where Lufthansa goes. If it goes to Italy, which I do frequent a lot, then yeah, I'll take Lufthansa. It's just been a great experience, and I really don't want to end, but here we are. But it's really cool. If you ever have the chance to experience the Allegra Suite, I would say do it. It is honestly a once in a lifetime things that I get to do, and this here is just so perfect. But that being said, like I said, I have 2 hours and 25 minutes. I brought my Switch. I've been playing Stardew Valley. I want to grind in that game. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Hopefully I do another one like this, but with Qatar or Emirates or Singapore with these kind of suites, because these things are just amazing, crazy good. Also, that mention that here's a door, full privacy, and it's great. It's good. I can't even get over it. What a great experience. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one.